So we're approaching what's called the swimming pool, and
I wonder why it's called that.
Following
You guys, this is magical.
This is, it's so cute. It's a little seat here.
My pants are unbuttoned, but I do have my bathing suit on under here.
If there's anything to know about living on a boat, it's that no 2 days are the same. And although yes, you wake up, eat, go about your day, eat some more, and then find a reason to be grateful at the end of the day, there is something about living on the water that makes every day unique. We are now in the Cayos Holandeses, which is translated to Dutch Cays, and are anchored by the small island of Bandu. Join us as we realize that there's a lot more to this incredible island when you scratch the surface. Thank you so much to our patrons whose support make these episodes possible.
Welcome to the San Blas Islands again. This time we're going to do it a little different because last time we had a lot of work to do and we were trying to get Avalon back to university and yada, yada, yada. This time we're going to explore, we're going to see things. Honestly, it looks like the water here has been retouched. Like they've just lightened and saturated it a bit. It is so incredibly beautiful. There's only about 10 boats here, I'd say right now. This is a very popular spot, but it's funny because in the San Blas, everyone seems to be pretty calm and chill in their boats, as opposed to like the Balearics, which was like party central, and then a couple of other islands, little Curacao, little Bonaire, where it was just like boom, 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 boom music and like woohoo. This is more kind of chilling out, just doing my vibe, enjoying the view.
so we're approaching what's called the swimming pool, and
I wonder why it's called that.
it's supposed to have 3 to 4 meters of all sand depth, and it looks amazing. The problem is to get in, you have to navigate through like 17 different coral reefs. And so we're now trying to walk through the chart over here and the actual charts that have been really well charted to figure out how to get in there well.
And while Will's finding this, I'll just tell you guys that swimming pool is neighbors to hot tub.
It is
Imagine what
neighbors
that
hot
place is
tub.
like. These are very original names here.
Well, I like to think that, you know, after the swimming pool closes, then everyone goes to the hot
Everyone
tub.
goes to hot tub. Listen, I'm not complaining. I'm very attracted to some place called swimming pool, as opposed to when you're hiking Machu Picchu, you go over a point where it's a dead woman's path.
Exactly.
Like, who wants to go through that?
This sounds a lot more appetizing. Where we're going around right now, there's reefs all over the place. Navionics at this point is not showing a single reef in the entire zone. This little spot right over here, this is all one big reef, and right now if I were to trust Navionics, I'd be looking at the next repair job for the boat. So this is why I'm so glad that I have the OpenCPN charts that are taking me the right way. If you do come to Panama, you do have to get these Eric Bajas charts because you'll have serious issues otherwise.
We have been doing some major travel planning, and typically this gets my gears going and I get all excited. However, last night I had a bit of a nightmare. I woke up, I had a complete meltdown with Will because I was starting to worry about safety and security with our computers and any sensitive information while we're in Asia for 2 months.
Surprise!
We're going to Asia. We're gonna get off the boat for a couple of months and do some land travel, and then we're gonna come back to the boat and cross to French Polynesia.
And this is a whole big thing for us because being on the boat with it's just us and the dolphins, we haven't really had that much to be worried about. We don't go to Wi-Fi cafes a lot. We don't sit around in restaurants and think that someone's lurking on our data. But now with us going back to land travel just for a little bit, we're gonna have to dust off our backpacks and get a little bit more used to using the VPN while we travel.
So today's vlog is brought to you by our sponsor NordVPN. And let me tell you, travel would have looked very different from us, and not necessarily in a good way, had we not been using VPN all these years. For personal reasons, we love our Netflix, and it's also for security reasons. As full-time travelers, we are always looking for safety with one click, never missing our favorite shows, even if we're all the way on the other side of the ocean in Cambodia, and avoiding malware.
And they do it lightning fast. NordVPN is the fastest VPN on the planet. And the way they do it is they have so many different IP addresses around the world that if you say you want to be in one part of the world, even though you're someplace else, they have so many to choose from that you never lose a beat on your speed.
So the speed is airplane fast, not sailboat fast, if you get what I mean. How often do we say, I've been hacked?
Never.
You actually haven't said that because he's always on a VPN. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You get that message that says, I've been hacked, don't open anything from me. Or worse, you open something from someone and then you get the message that says, don't open anything from me, I've been hacked. And you're in utter panic.
My mom's done that.
My mom's done that too. Not that the moms do that, everyone does that, right? But if we all had NordVPN, no moms would be calling saying, I've been hacked, what do I do?
Save your moms. Get a VPN.
Mother's Day gift.
Any file can harbor viruses, trojans, worms, and keyloggers. Malware can even come bundled with legitimate software running in the background while you use the program. Once your device is infected, malware can steal, destroy, or even ransom your data.
Yuck.
NordVPN's threat protection scans files as they're being downloaded for malware and warns you about dangerous websites where such files are usually found.
Get an exclusive NordVPN here. Right here. Or here. Where is it? Get an exclusive NordVPN deal right here.
At nordvpn.com/worldtowning.
And it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. And NordVPN does no sharing of your personal information online.
They have robust encryption protection.
And there's a kill switch so that your data is never exposed. So give yourself the security, safety, and peace of mind that you deserve, whether you're flying off all around the world to these crazy adventures or if you're just visiting your local coffee shop.
All with 24/7 customer support. So go to nordvpn.com/worldtowning and see you back at the show.
The sun appears before the world has even stirred. Let's get out of here. We don't need to hurry. The road ahead is clear. Let's follow the coast as far as it goes, or until we disappear. That gives me an idea. Let's get lost together.
This is the best part about being on a windy day is that all the clouds go away and you start getting instant solar like from moment one. Around here there's been a lot of cloud cover in the early morning and that burns off around 10, so you really only get your peak hours between 11 and 3. Now we're getting some decent sun starting at 8 a.m. So we're burning everything now. We're making water, we're topping off our batteries, and by 2 o'clock we're 100% full. It's kind of nice being out here.
I'm on a quest to get rid of the 6,885 pounds of flour we have on this boat because I got a little overzealous when we were crossing the Atlantic. And we don't even really use that much flour, and actually try to cook without flour because I don't think it's good for you. But we have so much. So we've been having pancakes for breakfast like every day. And I Largo likes some chocolate, so I spice it up a little bit for him.
Largo's still asleep. Morning, Largo. How are you doing, mister? I have 3 fans on you.
I'm still really hot.
Here you go.
Is it Cartagena hot or is it just hot?
It's the sun hot.
Largo, you still have your Christmas pillow?
Yep,
There you go.
it's really comfy.
So, we're gonna go on an adventure today?
Yeah.
We're gonna get off the boat?
It's a very windy day today, so we're just gonna brave it.
I'm excited to get off the boat. We've been on here locked to our computers for like 5 days now. And this is nothing compared to that landing we did when we first checked into Panama, though.
I've been trying really hard to not consume as much as possible. So usually when I do the dishes, I have my AirPods on, I have something, maybe music in the background, something that is not allowing me to be alone with my thoughts. I've made a real effort over the last couple weeks just to disconnect, whether it's doing the dishes or whether it's just being outside and listen to the sounds of the ocean, but trying to go ahead and be without something plugged into my head. Even when I go to sleep, I find that even go ahead and turn on a meditation app where we listen to something that allows our mind just to drift away. And it's a problem, I think. I think the idea of always needing something in our heads that we don't let our minds do its own thing is a problem. So I've been really making an effort to try and sort of just be alone with my thoughts, or being alone with only the sounds of what's around me. And that's part of what I like about being on a boat. It's that you don't have all these noises around you that are constantly distracting you for some reason or another.
With our morning under wraps and everything cleaned up, it was time to get out and enjoy Mandup Island for a beach day full of adventure that can only be experienced in the San Blas Islands here in Panama.
Oh, this is beautiful, Will.
This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Here we go.
Prince Lago of WORLDTOWNING. Lago's dressed to go to Starbucks. He thinks there might be one here.
Thank you, guys.
I'm not dress shaming you, Lago.
Okay, cool.
Tie her up, Lago. Pretend it's a tree sticking out of the ground.
Sometimes the best adventures happen when you don't know what to expect. And in the case of Mandup Island, we were about to realize that there's a lot more to this spot in paradise than just palm trees and turquoise beaches.
That's so cute. Are you guys hungry?
Just follow the road of
Conch shells.
conch shells.
Oh, this is cute.
In this case, we discovered a sign for a restaurant, which was exactly what we needed to mix up the day-to-day of eating on board Friendship.
We should at least split a coconut cake because we haven't had that yet. I mean, I had it in the U.S., but not coconut cake. Probably made from a coconut this morning. Oh, this is adorable.
So the sign says follow the conch road, and this is as much of a conch road as you'd ever want to imagine. There's hundreds of them lining this little dirt path, and hopefully
Following the white conch road. Following the white conch road. Is that how it goes?
yes.
People pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to sit on a beach like this one that we're going to and relax. And these people live here. The other day, something came across my feed and you could buy an island off Nicaragua for 13 miles off Nicaragua for $475,000.
No way.
Yes. And it has a house, and it has a house, and a house, and
Or
a
you
house.
can buy a boat and just go to any island you want,
Right.
and then you don't have to be in Nicaragua. You can be
Right.
Nicaragua one day, then Belize the next day.
That's true. That's true.
You know what's so ironic? People pay thousands of dollars to take a vacation here. We pay thousands of dollars to get a boat to take a vacation here.
Exactly. We're not on a vacation.
Are you saying then that
I'm saying that
We got
still
the
work.
short end of the stick.
He goes to school. Like, we still have to do life stuff. Wow. How long do you think it took them to get all these shells?
look at this? We're definitely on the windy side of the island now.
Yeah, I think we are on the windy side. I don't know if I
You almost bit it right there.
I almost
I am
killed
kidding.
her.
I am way too over that, and he is way too big. I thought his feet were gonna hit me in my head.
I told you he's your size now.
I think he is my size now.
I literally think that we've landed in the most relaxing and the most idyllic place that we've ever been on the boat. And we've been in a lot of places so far. I can't imagine a place more epic than here. And I don't like to use the word epic because it's overused, but this is like the most epic place I've ever seen. Right? There's a bar over there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We gotta go check this out. Look at this. There's a whole bar set up here. Are you excited?
Slightly, yes.
So cool.
So what do you offer for food?
Yeah, what do you sell?
Ah,
What do you make? What do you...
no, for today we have lobster for reservation,
Uh-huh.
but normal we have octopus in curry with coconut rice and salad, including one beer.
We just ate, so we're not gonna
Well,
have
we're not gonna have food now.
So we'll take a focaccia, right?
Yes.
And it takes 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. He started clearing this 2 years ago. You
Yeah.
opened the restaurant 1 year ago.
No, we are not open yet.
So you're not even open, but you have business.
but
That's
every
good.
day my friends come. Hey, even I want to cook. I'm not open yet.
So he is going to build a restaurant out in the water, and it should be done in like 3 months.
Before the end of the years, we're gonna be ready.
You guys, this is magical. Now I know we have not gone We came from Europe on the boat and we've seen some of the Caribbean, but this is the most beautiful place that we've stopped so far. So you have to come here.
This is awful. They left me with all the stuff. Oh yes, dedicated cameraman now.
I don't think we can go around the whole way. Watch out for the coral. I think that gets a little
I think we can.
rickety.
I think we can try.
All right. Well, Largo,
We're
if you
gonna-
hear us yell help.
We're going around the island. Come. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Something poked me.
This is beautiful.
You guys,
The water is crystal clear.
should we tell them what we've just talked about?
About what? Well, we have to ask them.
So, I don't think this is gonna, look, it looks like I don't have a shirt on. I'm gonna stand up like this. I don't think it's gonna come to fruition, but there's a hut out there in the water that the guy was just talking about. He's testing out, he's sleeping in the hut out there, testing it out to see how solid it is, because he's gonna build a restaurant out there, the same material, kind of everything the same. And we were thinking of asking him if we could spend the night in it and test it out. What do you think?
I don't.
We have some logistical
I think it'd be
complications.
amazing.
Because
But it's also kind of his home. He says he sleeps there every night. There's a
What am I
conch right
looking
there.
at? What is it?
A conch shell.
Oh, we could go add it to the conch brick road. I mean,
Or
the
we
conch,
could just keep it for ourselves.
white conch road. I don't know if you should take it, should you?
I don't think there's anyone in it.
Hello? I dream of genies in there. Oh wow, that's cool. We don't have a conch shell.
We don't have a conch shell on board.
I don't know what the rules are of the islands, if you're supposed to take this stuff or not.
We can ask him.
We can ask him.
We can ask him. Welcome to our Sunday afternoon. Not a lot happening. We're just enjoying the waves lap upon us. Crystal clear water. The wind breeze. There's coconuts up there. I don't see a downside to this.
This is, it's so cute. It's a little seat here.
Look at
You
this.
sit and then your feet can hang over the side here. I love it. I'm just doing a little exfoliating,
Is that what's going on here?
a little bit of pampering.
Look at, and there's all the boats over there, and then we're parked way over there.
We have a tendency to live in our own neighborhood. Create our own neighborhood. Actually, when we came in, there were tons of boats over there. A lot of them from the Ark, what is it called, the World Ark?
The World Ark.
And it was pretty crowded up here. We came up, we couldn't find a spot, so we went back out there, and that's when we got our anchor stuck. And that was a whole drama. But anyway, and now everyone's gone, and we thought we'll move up, but then we were like, you know what? If we move up, then we're not be able to shower off the back of the boat. So.
But there's a little room there. We may move up a little bit.
Gotcha.
It looks delicious.
I don't know whether.
Oh my gosh, it smells so
Smells
good.
great.
Have you had it before, the focaccia? Wow, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. We're not even gonna make it back to the boat before that's gone.
With the focaccia now in hand, we jump back in the dinghy to enjoy the spoils of the day in the comfort of our floating home.
Wow, this whole room smells like focaccia
I
bread.
know, I wish you guys could smell it. Okay, so we've got some cornichons, we've got some cheese, some pineapple, and then what I got in France when I was there, I got truffle olive oil for Will, and I put it in his stocking. And so this is gonna be the best. Oh my gosh, it's the best $10 we've ever spent. It's still super warm. You were worried about us not being able to finish this. Are you kidding?
You know, I feel like the entire thing that we recorded today, besides a little bit on the island, has been here in the kitchen.
It has very much been so.
There's been a lot of, we're foodies. You know, the funny thing is, wow, that really doesn't make much of a dent in either. We could make this on board. I actually have made focaccia before, but it's always so much better when someone else makes it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the happiest day of my life. I'm such a foodie.
Now all we need is someone to show up and sell us some big fish, so we can grill that up tonight.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, my pants are unbuttoned, but I do have my bathing suit on under here. I'm just walking around my pants unbuttoned. It's magical. I also have raspberry vinaigrette. We could drop in there. I have some balsamic, kind of creamy. Do you want me to put that in there? Or you think
Yeah.
that'll? Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Just put a little bit. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
Thank you so much for watching this episode and for following our family as we explore the world. If you are not yet subscribed, we would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the button down below. Plus another shout out to our incredible patrons who, without their support, these episodes would not be possible. Join us on Patreon for monthly live chats and exclusive content.
It's a very windy day today. It's about 27 to 35 knot winds that are going on here at the San Blas. Lucky for us, we have islands all around us.
How much longer?
Every time you ask me, I always say it's like another 45 minutes.
So Will is, jiggling us through all these reefs here.
So I'm the dedicated cameraman now.
Hey, when you come to the beach, dress like you're going to the gym. You got to be the cameraman.
The only time we get really cold water is first thing in the morning. Otherwise, it's just all half cold. Some people watching football today or watching coconuts.